Okay, this is game for women 101. 2.5 hours of sleep and just worked a 11-hour shift. Anyways, I think women that are probably late 20s, 30s, and above will understand this. They learn over time, I think, and they get better. But first of all, I want to say that I think the idea that like circulates on the internet or was circulating is that like women after like age 30 are like not attractive to men anymore, which is bullshit. It's complete BS. There obviously like there's some truth to like to that like in a sense, but like it's not black and white and it depends person to person. But I've met and talked to and seen plenty of women over the age of 30, and they were very attractive. And I don't know if I need to state the obvious there, but so as a guy that like I understand other men pretty much, like for the most part. And I think if I was like a younger woman and I wanted to keep a guy that I really liked and like I wanted, um, I think for one, I think okay, so like I think the most underrated um piece of wisdom for anybody who's dealing with other men is knowing that men are sensitive to disrespect, and there's a difference between joking around with a guy, um, and then there's that line that you don't really want to cross, that line of like really disrespecting a man, because that's when they might retaliate. And so there's kind of like a line, with men, and also like if all you ever feel is used by a guy, that's probably the most you'll ever get from that guy. So you'd probably want to move on. Also, if you can't respect the guy, if you just don't respect him, you also would probably want to move on from that too. I think in any given situation, understanding your place relative to the situation and the people you're dealing with is important. And I'm not saying whether that's higher or lower than anyone you're dealing with, but that's a really important piece to understand, like your role in the situation and just playing your role and just playing it.